So we got a couple of Betta Edithae here. I think they're in the midst of spawning. Hopefully the camera will focus on them a little bit. Let's see if we can actually catch some stuff. There's a lot of other activity in this tank. So I think that was the female chasing them away. So the female will chase away from the male who's holding. And I think that male's already holding some. So I'll probably try to pull that male later, but we'll see if they're actually done spawning, and maybe we can catch a little spawning while we're waiting here. But I'll pull him out later, which hasn't worked as well as I'd like. Usually they eventually eat them, but they have to get used to it. There's a lot of Betta Edithae in here, a lot of distractions, but they are spawning quite frequently in this tank. Hoping maybe we'd get to see some of the embrace. From what I have read, I haven't witnessed it yet, but from what I've read, after the embrace, they're both stunned for a few seconds. The female comes out of it sooner and picks the eggs up to transfer them over to the male, because this is a paternal mouth brooder, so the male will hold the eggs. These aren't bubble nesters like your Betta splendens or a lot of your gouramis. Oh, there's some eggs right there. There you go. See, she's got them, and she'll tease him with them until he grabs them. That's what I've heard. But we actually got to see some eggs, and so now she's got to go chase some people away. Last time she spit them, I thought she picked them up again, but maybe he got them. Let's see. They'll hold a lot of eggs. Now, I've had several males holding, and I've yet to have one of them spit fry, but they're all pretty young males, so sometimes it takes them a few tries. But if we're successful here, there goes some more eggs. Oh, it looks like he's picking them up this time. So that's good. That's good. So we'll keep the video going here, see if we can get some more of that. And I know it's not the best focus. I wish it was a little better, but I think because my glass is not real clean, it doesn't want to focus real good. Let's see if we can. There goes the embrace. It's not as tight as I've seen with other Betta species, if that's all it is. Maybe that wasn't all of it. We'll see. We'll keep watching here. I'm just going to keep playing with the focus a little bit here, see if I can, the zoom, see if I can get it to focus a little better. It's like every time I get it for a half a second, it unfocuses again. There we go, that's better. There you see the embrace. It's real light, so I don't think that's the full embrace that we usually see, because neither one of them looks stunned when they do that. So they must still be working on that embrace. Maybe they have to work up to it. Meanwhile, she's going to go chase some people away again. There's a lot of fish in here. There's some white clouds. There's some snow white danios. I've got a few kuhlii loaches in here. This is one of my dirted planted tanks. So typically you stock these really heavy because then they just feed the plants. And I get really good plant growth in this tank too. It just happened to work out really good for these bettas. I put them in here when they were kind of young. I wasn't sure they were quite ready to spawn yet, and then I started noticing them spawning in here. I do have another 10-gallon where I pulled a pair out. I'd had a holding male that ate the eggs, and then I threw a female in there the other day. Haven't seen them spawn yet, but the male may not have his energy back up from holding the last time. But now we've got spawning activity going on in here again, so we'll have to move this male. I've got a 10-gallon ready for him, so hopefully he'll hold on to these and spit them when they're ready instead of eating them. Now we got an extra Betta over here. Now I don't know if that's another male or if that's another. That looks like it's another female, possibly. Well, there's an egg that somebody didn't pick up there. I saw go flying, so I don't know what's going on at this point. If we've got. Well, here we go. Now we got two coming back again, so she must have had to chase somebody off. Yeah, and there's definitely still at least one egg still sitting there that I can see. If I don't look through the camera, it's a little easier sometimes, but then you guys might not get the best view. So we'll see. I know this is kind of a long video, but this is pretty cool, and I haven't gotten to see this yet. I'm glad I pulled out my regular camera instead of just using my phone today. Got some good videos. So I'd really like to see that full embrace and see if we can get that on camera here. I got these Bettas from Casey Clark. These are F1s. She had wild caughts that she got to breed, and I purchased some of her offspring at one of the GCCA swaps. So shout out to Casey, and we'll have some F2s here. So we're gonna keep them going, and hopefully we'll have some offspring by the next swap that I go to. There's some more eggs getting played with, and the female spit them in front of the male until he picks them up. That's the reports I've read, and that appears to be true from what I'm seeing right here. So she just keeps spitting them until he grabs them. It's almost like she's teasing him. So he looks like he's got a pretty good mouthful, so they may have already laid most of their eggs. Well, I think I'm going to stop this now. We're getting close to 8 or 9 minutes here on this video, so if you watch this whole thing, I thank you for sticking with it. I know the video quality is not the best. That's something I need to work on. Maybe the next one will be better, and you'll get to see a little bit more. Thanks for watching.